Okay, this is going to be part 3 of my review of some of the items that I have on my AR-15 assault rifle. This is my backup iron sight that I keep on the rear of the weapon, and actually right now this is my only sight that I have on the weapon. I have plans to put an optic on here, but I don't have the money for one right now, so this is what I shoot as my primary optic. I like it. I did quite a bit of research on the different types of optics that were out there, and this is the one that I came up with that I like the best. You can find it for about $60 on the internet, street price, but I think this is a great sight. It's a flip-up leaf sight. It just flips up by pressure, and it is very similar to the standard sight that you have on an AR. However, the difference being that you only have one aperture. Now, one of the negatives to this sight, as you can kind of see when you look at it, is sometimes there's some glare that develops in the dish. I haven't really had this be too much of a problem, but it does occur, so be aware of that. It just depends on the angle of the sunlight and what hits it. As you can see on the side here, the sight is adjustable, and this is the unique feature about this, is it's adjustable from both windage and elevation. This right here is the windage knob. You can twist it to turn the sight right or left, and then also on the other side we have the elevation knob, and I don't know if you can't really tell. I don't know if you can really tell because my my camera isn't focusing very well, but each one of these represents a yardage, or rather meters, as far as distance to the target. It's zeroed in at the 300 mark, and that is where you take most of your shots from, is the 300 mark, anywhere from 300 yards in, and then, excuse me, I keep saying yards, meters, and then as you turn it, the rear sight raises up or down to compensate for the yardage. I found that very few sights actually incorporate a windage and elevation adjustment, so this is very nice for making different kinds of adjustments on the fly. Matech, the company that makes it, recommends that you install it at the very rearmost portion of the weapon, and that allows just space on the front as well for the mounting of your primary optic. I use this for several thousand rounds, and it has held up. Durability hasn't been an issue. Initially I was concerned with the durability of the sight because of the size of it. They do recommend that you store it in the open position to keep the pressure off the spring, so I don't do that, but they do recommend that you do that. I don't think that I will have a problem with that, being as that this is a civilian weapon and I don't use it a lot in like a military environment where it gets subjected to a lot of abuse, and plus I really think that it is less protected and more susceptible to being banged around when it's up. So I store it in the down position. If anybody has any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I answer all my comments and I will get back to you on it.